and I think it's Coach O'Brien's first trip as a head coach to the Reese Senior Bowl. So excited to have both staffs. It's great for the players that they get to learn from these coaching staffs who have wealth of experience, and really, you come here as a player, you not only make contact and connect with all 32 clubs who are represented by maybe a total of around 1,000 scouts and personnel, GMs, coaches, but you also get to learn a little bit. You advance your game. You learn new techniques. You get professional coaching for a week. You're in meetings with NFL teams for a week. You kind of get a little glimpse of what your future is going to be like in the league. So that's what I said at the very beginning. It's one of the best parts about the Reese Senior Bowl is having the NFL coaches intact, NFL coaching staffs here each week.
Now, this is so much fun on and off the field. Break down some of the events, whether it be practice schedules, meetings, and the tailgate parties. And then I'm really excited about the Senior Bowl experience.
The main thing during the week is on Friday with the fans, we had the Meet the Players event at our convention center here in Mobile, Alabama, and the Senior Bowl experience runs with that. The experience is basically a bunch of games. A little football field the kids can run through drills, and we have some other players out there playing with them, run through the pads and this and that on a football field. Meet the Players is we get thousands of people lining up to really every single player is out there for an autograph or a picture. So that's about 3 hours on Friday. We have Mardi Gras here this year. Mobile, a lot of people don't know this, is that it's the birthplace of Mardi Gras.
Yeah.
So there'll be 8,000 people downtown on Friday night for one of the first parades of the year. So that should be interesting, tied in with the Senior Bowl. So that's right after that on Friday. Saturday morning we have tailgate parties, and it's really down here. I think the rest of the nation views this as kind of a pre-draft event. Down here it's a college all-star game, and that's a party. So people go and party in the parking lot all day long, and they may venture in to watch part of the game, but then it's mostly about the party in the parking lot. So that's what goes on Friday. And of course, on Friday morning, the players get back to the community. In the NFL, they want you to practice hard, and go to meetings, and play hard on Sundays. But then, early in the week, as a professional football player, you give back to the community. So we've kind of put that into our week as well. On Fridays, they visit schools, hospitals, and we have a food drive program in cooperation with the Reese's this year that we're having some players involved in too. So they get to give back and get into the community, learn from NFL coaches, and practice in front of all the scouts, and then they get to play a game on Saturday. And so it's a complete week for the players.
Give the website and ticket information for fans who want to come out to the game, and then the social media info for those that stay in the loop of what's going on.
Tickets you can get on the website, seniorbowl.com. It's pretty easy to get. As we always say, it's the cheapest ticket in town. Tickets are $10 in the end zone, $20 and $30 on the sidelines. You can get a ticket for anything these days at that price. So
no, that's a good deal right there.
It's crazy. You think about, you go to a college game, even Alabama and LSU, for example, there might be 20 players on the field that are going to play in the NFL someday. Here, you've got over 100 future NFL players. Nothing comes close to it. So it's a great deal. It's a great game. If you want to find out more about our game, you can see our website, seniorbowl.com. We put up content all week long. And follow us on Twitter, @SeniorBowl, our Facebook, also Instagram, @the Senior Bowl. So there's lots of ways to kind of stay in tune socially with the Reese Senior Bowl. We're on NFL Network all week, our practices, as well as ESPNU, the games on NFL Network on Saturday.
Well, Rob, thank you so much for the deep insight and joining us on Married to the Game. Best of luck to you and your staff down in Mobile for the Reese's Senior Bowl. It's going to be a fantastic event.
I appreciate it.
My name is Lamar Raynard. I go to North Carolina A&T State University, and we are Celebration Bowl champions, and you are listening to Married to the Game.
Now, I'm not going to take for granted that everybody has been listening to Married to the Game since day one. This is our Triumph 1-year anniversary, but for fans who already know, when you hear those tunes, it's time for some HBCU football talk. No pigskin this time around. Today, we're all about the bands. And Lakita would love that because, see, when you go to an HBCU game, it's pageantry, it's great football action, good food, alumni, all that good stuff. She just wants to hear the bands and chit-chat and socialize. I'm there to soak it all up. The plays, the tackles, the blitzes, the touchdowns, and of course the bands. Halftime shows, fifth quarter shows, all that good stuff. You get to catch all that at the Honda Battle of the Bands. This is an annual staple of Atlanta, and it's back Saturday, January 27th at Mercedes-Benz Stadium. I love this event. I've been twice. Looking forward to going this weekend, being back in the mix. Now here's the lineup set to blow off the roof at Mercedes-Benz Stadium. Alabama State University, Alabama A&M University, Bethune-Cookman University, Hampton University, Miles College, North Carolina A&T State University, Prairie View A&M, and Tennessee State. Woo! Man, that's going to be some heat. And adding to that mix, 112 will be in the building blasting out their classic hits. On a side note, I really miss 90s music, and I'm looking forward to hearing 112. They had some stuff in the early 2000s too, but I'm really looking forward to hearing 112 do their thing on the stage there. There's going to be a lot of students, grads from the HBCUs, band members from the local high schools here in the Atlanta metro area. They want to hear the college bands. They want to see them do their moves, the dance, the choreography is so on point. Now, all that great stuff that the bands are doing, there's a lot that goes into it on so many levels. On the school level, with the musicians practicing, but also on the business angle, putting an event together of this magnitude. So glad we get to talk with Alexandria Warnier. She's a manager with American Honda Foundation, and she talks about Honda's involvement as the title sponsor and so much more. All right, Alexandria Warnier, thank you so much for joining us today on Married to the Game and our preview piece for the Honda Battle of the Bands.
Thank you so much for having me.
I've been to the Battle of the Bands. It's a great show, and every year it just continues to grow to new levels. What's special on tap for 2018's performance?
Well, I think every year is really special. Every year is exciting. Every year is different just by the different schools that are there. This year we'll have, once again, the top 8 bands that will be performing. And what will be really exciting, I think, is we've got a couple of new schools that who will be there for the very first time. And we also have some more veteran schools as well. So it'll be interesting to see how it all kind of comes together.
Well, talk about the role that this event plays in HBCU culture, because it is a prestigious honor to participate in the Honda Battle of the Bands.
Right. So, to be part of the Honda Battle of the Bands, you really have to be the best of the best. It's just amazing to us at Honda to see how this has really grown from it's been 16 years now, and how people do look at it, and just to see all the fans come, from all of the different HBCUs, from the community, really fantastic, and we love to go and see the excitement of all the fans that are there.
One of the things that's associated with the Honda Battle of the Bands is the Power of Dream Award. Share with us about this prestigious honor.
Sure. So we actually started the Power of Dreams Award in order to honor, individuals in the community that are really making a positive impact. And each year we're able to do that. And this year, once again, we'll be awarding someone with that honor. And, just stay tuned to see the exciting things that person has been doing in their community. It's really just amazing. And we're really proud to be able to, shine a light on, these different people as well.
And then we'll get you out of here with this one. The Honda Campus All-Star Challenge. That's a wonderful thing that you guys have going on. Talk with us about the link between the company and this All-Star Challenge.
Sure. So Honda, in terms of our corporate social responsibility activities, we're really focused on education. And we started the Honda Campus All-Star Challenge almost 30 years ago, a quiz bowl type competition between different HBCUs, and it really highlights the academic stars at the different HBCUs. And it's based on that relationship that we built with HBCUs with that program that we wanted to shine a light on the musicianship and the pageantry with the different marching bands.
And Alexandria, we thank you so much for taking time out of your busy schedule to join us today on Married to the Game. What's the social media info so that people can stay in the loop with the Honda Battle of the Bands?
So you can go to, on Facebook, it's facebook.com, Honda Battle of the Bands. There's also Instagram at _Honda, and then hashtag #EachBob.
Thank you so much. Looking forward to seeing you at the Battle of the Bands.
Yeah, me too. Thank you so much.
And we put a bow on the Honda Battle of the Bands preview with Dr. James Oliver, a skilled lifelong musician. He's the band director at Alabama State University. He's been holding his position since 2000. Now, Dr. Oliver has guided the mighty Marching Hornets to performances from coast to coast, TV and more. And they're no strangers to the Battle of the Bands either. Great to catch up with him and talk about this year's show and overall band life. Dr. James Oliver, the band director at Alabama State University. We're about to get a music lesson now going on here. Thank you so much for joining us on Married to the Game.
Oh, man, Roy, it's my pleasure, man. I appreciate it.
Man, your squad, they're getting ready to do their thing at the Honda Battle of the Bands this weekend.
Well, you know, Honda has really outdone themselves when they started the Honda Battle of the Band, man. We are so excited to be a part of it again. This is our 5th year being a part of it, and Honda just have really done so much for the HBCUs, and we're just excited about it.
Now, you guys do a lot of work throughout the week, all year long, but for a show like this, how much time goes into getting ready to prep?
Well, you know, you hit it on the nose. We do these shows for our regular football games during the fall, and we put in 4 hours a day. So we're not going to slip up on that at all. We're going to put in 4 hours every day to get ready for this Honda, because we want to make sure that the audience are well entertained, man. You know, and you're going to show up, man. And you know what they say, show up and show out.
Share with us some of the highlights from this past band and football season. And then we all know with HBCU games, the 5th quarter, those post-game duels. Talk about all that stuff, man.
Well, you know what? This past season, man, I've had the best sounding band that I've had in a long time. Now, that's just for me because I'm real critical of my own group. But I had a really good sounding group this year. Things was working, things was clicking. Man, I can't thank God enough for the blessings that he did when he sent me these 230 kids this past fall. And so we've had some great shows, man. Again, you know, Magic City is one of our biggest games.
Yeah.
And believe it or not, man, I was a drum major out there this particular last year, and the crowd loved it, man. Loved it. We did a hip-hop show, and man, I ordered me one of them old FUBU jerseys, boy. You would not believe it.
Oh, man.
I had my gold chain around the neck, man. I had my hat on, my bucket hat on my head. Man, I went out there, and I did my thing, and I had a great time. The crowd loved it. Everybody was on their feet. It was just wonderful, man. I had a great season, and I can't ask for no more than I got, but I just asked God to give it to me again. And, of course, the 5th quarter, oh, man, 5th quarter is just off the chain.
Oh, yeah.
5th quarter is off the chain, man. Do you believe people will sit around just to listen to both bands play? Man, you may have 1,000 people standing around still after the game just to listen to both bands play a 5th quarter. It is so exciting to be a part of the 5th quarter, man. It does something to us. I don't know, man. I mean, we get that rush during halftime, but ours is not over. The football game is done, but we're getting that rush again for the 5th quarter, man.
Absolutely, man. And you kind of led into a little bit of my next question. because we have a real diverse audience, and we love all things HBCUs. I'm a product of an HBCU. Lakita's a product of an HBCU. But for those who don't know, break it down for what band life is like, and especially